Alrighty, death from above. I gotta be honest, these aren't my favorite missions. I find them kind of boring.
Got eyes on friendlies. Crew, do not fire on any target marked by a strobe. Those are friendlies.
Alrighty. Between hot and black hot. Cycle through weapons.
TV, confirm you see the church in the town. We see it. Start the clock. Roger that. We're there. Start talking. You are not authorized to level the church. Do not fire directly on the church. Got a vehicle moving now. One of the vehicles is moving right now. Personnel coming out of the church. We have armed personnel approaching from the church. Request permission to engage. Copy. You are cleared to engage the moving vehicle and any personnel around you see.
Alrighty, engaging. Boom.
Crew, you are cleared to engage, but do not fire.
Boom.
Right there, tracking.
Boom.
Personnel right there. That's it. Recalibrate out of the sweep angle, adjust elevation scan. Okay, he's moving again. Hot damn. Get that person. Guy running. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Yeah, take him out. More enemy personnel.
Nice.
Clear
Oh,
to
crap.
engage all of those. Good kill, good kill.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, clear to engage. Be careful, you almost killed our guys there.
No, I didn't, you bunch of liars.
Copy, smoke him. Tracking. Get that guy. Get that guy.
Wildfire, this is Bravo 6. Be advised, we're passing a large church and continuing towards the main highway. Keep up the fire. Bravo 6 out.
Roger that. Engage anything without a flashing strobe light. Those are all hostiles. Direct hit. Yeah, clear to engage. Check your fire. You're shooting at friendlies. Watch for the blinking strobes. Those are
Oh, they were
our
running
guys.
towards it. What the hell?
Direct hits right there. Get that person. Yeah, good kill. I see
Nice, nice.
Personnel
Nice.
Okay, you got him. Get back on the other guys. Alright, you got the guy.
Okay, I don't like these type of missions normally, but you gotta admit, it is pretty cool to fly or pilot or control an AC-130.
Target reset. Confirm, vehicle neutralized. Hot damn! Okay, he's moving again. Yeah, take him out. There's a guy by that car. Clean up that signal. Guy running. Copy, smoke him.
Strobing dudes.
Rolling in. Target reset. Recalibrate out of the sweep angle, adjust elevation scan. We got a moving vehicle here.
Nice,
Negative.
nice.
Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage any vehicles on the main highway.
Why not?
We're going to commandeer civilian transport on the main highway. Cover us.
Crew, do not engage any vehicles traveling on the highway. Those are civilians. Ground units are requiring alternate transport at this time. Do not engage any vehicles on the highway unless cleared to do so. Bet that guy's pissed. It's a nice truck. Nah, he's scared shitless.
Wildfire, we're marking the vehicles. Confirm you see the beacons.
Roger, we see the beacons. Crew, do not fire on the vehicles marked with the flashing beacons. I repeat, do not fire on the vehicles with the flashing beacons. Those are friendly.
So many rules. Like, just holy jeez, I can't remember all this crap.
Navigation, which one's the curved road? Over. Fire control, do you see the water tower? Over. TV, confirm you see the water tower. You talking about the water tower?
I gotta remember, you know, like, I always say I don't like these type of missions too much. Especially when you've played it multiple times, and again, I haven't played for a while, but I did play this game quite a bit when it first came out, and these are usually the missions that you skip.
We're having a bit of trouble acquiring the village. How far up the road is it? Approximately.
But I remember, like, you know, when especially when it's a new game, and when it's a good game like this,
Yeah, roger that. We're banking towards the village. Stand by.
you know,
Targets. We got hostiles setting up along the curved road. Hostiles preparing to ambush along the curved road. They're partially concealed by the trees. Whoa! Somebody just fired an RPG.
Can I go boom?
Crew, go ahead and take out everything in that village.
I went boom and you went dead.
Out of the barn. Targets in the
But anyway, yeah, what I was getting at
clear to engage.
is, all this is kind of exciting when you first play through it. But, just like with indie games, you always have those, maybe those levels that you really love. There's always that one or two levels where it pisses you off or just boring or whatever the case may be. Like for me,
That was right on target.
like in Uncharted 2, for instance, I always kind of hated the kind of like the first missions where you're it's nighttime and you're going to the museum.
Get that person. Set scan range. Guy running. You got him.
I got him. That I did.
Clean up that signal. Target reset. Set scan range.
But anyway, yeah, kind of getting caught up in what they're saying or whatever. Like I said, Uncharted 2 has those type of levels. In Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it always pissed me off that you had to do that license or whatever for the,
Those strobe lights. Those are friendlies.
to fly the airplane. Always pissed me off because I always sucked at it.
Personnel right there. Kaboom.
I always like the way they fly though. It's pretty cool. Boom.
Clean up that signal. Get that guy. Clear to engage enemy personnel. Right there. Tracking.
Haha.
Damn. Okay, he's moving again. You got him. Tracking. Copy. Smoke him. Copy. Smoke him. Nail those guys. Clear to engage enemy personnel.
Get him. What the frig? What's funny is that like on when I use the AC-130 online, I seldom use the other guns like that. I usually just use the main one, and people who are really good with it are the ones that use the various ones. But I tend to just stick to the the main one.
Engage all of those. Kaboom.
Wildfire, we've reached the L depot. We're taking fire from all sides. Request fire support on all
Holy
sides.
crap! The mission's not over yet.
Close.
I gotta admit, this is probably gonna be the boring is part of this walkthrough.
Nail those guys by the building.
I can already tell. I haven't really said all that much, but like I said, I don't really like these type of things. Anyway, I guess what I could talk about is the online. I mean, the single player is good, maybe even great. Even there's a lot of things that coming up that were kind of shocking, especially even at the start of the
Nail those guys by the building. You're firing too close to the friendlies. I repeat, you're firing too close to the friendlies. Watch for those IR.
oh, you guys are so picky.
Nice.
You're firing too close to the friendlies.
Clean up that signal.
But I mean, like you had like the mission, or not really the mission, the interactive cutscene where you can move your camera around. Was kind of shocking, and later on in the game, there's some shocking moments. But let's face it, the bulk of the praise for this game really came from online, the online aspect of it.
Nail those guys. Crew, be advised. Friendly helicopters entering the area. Watch your fire.
And I remember playing, like I said, I played the beta. It was really cool. And then, funny enough, because again, I had dial-up, I didn't really fully...
Check your fire. You're shooting at friendlies.
Whoops.
Watch for the blinking strobes. Those are our guys.
but... Oh, crap, yeah. Did they die?
We're moving towards the helicopters now.
Okay.
Thanks for the assist. Bravo 6 out.
This is gonna be one hell of a highlight reel. I heard that.
But yeah, even for the online, like I had dial-up for a good chunk of that, like at least the start of that game, and I played it obviously online, but I really started my online Call of Duty career with high speed, where I wasn't at a disadvantage all the time with World at War. But I did go back play Call of Duty 4 because that's the thing with Call of Duty games is that people like going back to the other games.